Elbit down! Shut Elbit down! Shut Elbit down! Shut Elbit down!
Remember been in them blocks, I had to go hide from the jakes. I gotta make right decisions, everyone gon' make mistakes. How you gon' take from your brother and turn a smile in his face? Gang.
Yes, and welcome back to the channel. It's everyone here with BBA. And you guys might remember me covering a protest at a UAV engines in Shenstone. And they had people protesting against the drones that are being made and supplied by an Israeli company called Elbit drones. And Elbit drones actually make the drones, or the components for the drones that are bombing Palestine. So here, hello sir, you right? They were here yesterday as well, but I was working yesterday, so I wasn't able to. Hello mate, you right? Okay, so basically I covered a story going back some months ago at a UAV engines in Shenstone.
Yes.
Is that why you're here today?
Yes. So
Right, fantastic.
The activists who are on trial took action against that UAV engines.
That's correct, because at the time they were holding protests outside. They actually had a few tents and stuff and were pitched up outside.
Right, yeah, so this would have been last autumn, wouldn't it?
Possibly, around about then, yeah. What happened is I came up, spoke to some of your guys, really lovely people, said about, I'd only come across it by chance.
Yeah.
And I'd basically said how, what I'd done. I had a YouTube channel, came down, showed great support towards yourselves. They said they're having a lot of trouble with the people that were the security at UAV. So what happened is I said, right, I'm going to come down during the night. I said, no, I'm going to patrol, like I'm going to come down basically and sit over you for the night, which is what I done. Me and my friends sat down for the night. As we turned up there, we were the ones that caught security stealing all your food and ripping your banners down. So it was at that point I had to go and wake people up in the camp and say to them, look, I've just caught these guys. I challenged them, and I waited till the following morning when police turned up, and I obviously produced the footage that I had. They went and challenged security. Security were denying it, basically.
Yeah.
We pressured them that wasn't good enough. They actually found some of your food in their skip. Do you know if anything ever came of that?
Unfortunately, nothing did. So the protest camp continued until the last Tuesday of October. So we discussed it, and on that, because there's a monthly protest.
Yep.
The last Tuesday of every. So at that point, we kind of took a strategic decision. We did that protest that day and packed everything up, and protest ended there.
Right. Okay.
But that was kind of used as a model because there's an ongoing protest going on now in Leicester.
Is that still going on? Because you were only going to do a month, I believe,
right,
in May, was it?
Yes. So it's smaller scale. Though,
Right. Okay.
But yeah, there's still actions and a presence in Leicester now.
Right. Okay. Because I'm actually I'm still looking to try and get over there at some point to cover that.
That'd be great,
I was meant to go over there during probably the heart of it in May. Unfortunately, things come up, so I couldn't. I speak to a gentleman that I believe is located in Manchester. Is his name Ade?
Yes.
I've got his number. I haven't spoke to him for a little while, but
Right.
yeah, I can't. He was the one that I had a conversation with. He explained a lot about the work that he'd done over in Gaza. I believe he was a school teacher over there.
Right.
So yeah, I've done a little bit of communicating with him. He was the one that gave me the heads up about Leicester. As I say, I haven't been able to make it yet, but hopefully, if it's still going on, which you say it is, I'll try and get over there.
So drop AD a message,
Yeah.
and just get an update on what's going on. He'll give you kind of the heads up on safe places to go.
So, I should have really asked this before now. What's today about here?
Today is 3 activists who took action against Shenstone, so they're accused of criminal damage.
Right, okay, and they're in court today and yesterday?
Yeah, they're in court right now. Yeah, so,
Right, okay. Obviously, I don't need names, but male, female?
The three of them, two gentlemen and a lady.
2 gentlemen and a lady. Right, okay. Funny how activists end up in court, but the people that, you know, are out there committing the reason you guys are fighting against it don't find themselves in court. It's crazy.
That's our classic chant, you're arresting the wrong people.
You're arresting the wrong people.
Yeah. So Tony Blair gets to sit with his current leader, Keir Starmer, in a lovely studio, saying how we should be privatising more industries, and all the while we know he's a war criminal, and he gets to earn X amount of money at each dinner party, doesn't he?
Yeah.
In his after witness speakers, while we're persecuted for trying to bring attention to.
Have you had any joy in having any of these shut down? Am I correct in thinking one once got shut down in Oldham?
There are 10 sites owned by Elbit. Were 10 sites owned by Elbit. 2 of them have been shut down. 1 in Oldham, 1 in London.
Elbit Drones is actually an Israeli company. Am I right in thinking that?
You are correct in thinking that. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
So UAV are now a subsidiary of Elbit.
It's even, like I say, the way the security that they had there, I was very astounded by in Shenstone, the way that security conducted themselves, the way they were allowed to cover themselves in such a way, even going out of their way to steal the food and stuff from you guys. Also, I done a little bit of digging. Now, again, I could be wrong, but am I right in thinking somewhere down the line, whether it be the security firm or Elbit Drones themselves, there's an ex-police officer or a police officer that's involved with them on that side? Do you know?
Yes. I have heard that. I have heard of that being said.
Yeah. Like I say, it's kind of hard to actually try and.
So the security forces and the government, there seems to be a bit of a revolving door there. Security forces of Elbit and the government seems to be a bit of a and the police force seems to be a bit of a revolving door there.
Right.
So
Okay.
It could be said there's a clash of interests.
Okay.
That would be the best way to put it.
I'm probably imagining as well. You've probably experienced like other activists that you know probably found themselves in court for similar charges. What's usually like the common? What are people finding that they're getting? What sentences are we looking at? A custodial here? Are they usually just
Not in a magistrate's court.
Oh.
But yeah, there's a whole range of things. Sometimes the charges have been thrown out the door. Sometimes you get your usual community service, and 1 or 2 unfortunately have been unlucky. So,
Is there ever a time where they can place an order on you to stop you performing your activism?
that's a common restriction.
That is a common one.
A bail condition.
Okay. Only a bail condition though. It's not something you've ever seen someone come out of court and be given some kind of order that says that they're not to be seen at protests or things like that. Because there is something called a community protection order, CPOs.
Okay.
You find they get put on, I've seen them kind of be put on activists, people like myself that go out filming when they'll try and use that you're a nuisance, a public nuisance. They'll try and put a CPO on you. I was just wondering if that was maybe something they're doing here.
I haven't personally heard of any of those being imposed at present.
Right, okay. How long have you been involved with this for, if you don't mind me asking?
A few years now.
Yeah?
So,
10 years.
Generally involved now.
Just going to get a look at So this is what we've got here, guys. I'll shut Elbit down, lay siege on Israeli arms trade. With speakers low-key. This was obviously in March this year, so that has been. But as you heard him saying, they are in Leicester at the moment, and they have been there for quite a while. And here we can see this here was in 1948, and that was what Palestine at the time, that was their territory. And as you can see, by 1948 to 1967, it's dwindled down just to this small green area here. And then that's what Palestine's looking like at present. So yeah, they are here at Walsall's Magistrate Court today. So I do believe this is not the first time of recent that people have found themselves at Walsall Magistrates. Here are some of the guys that are either coming down to show support, or maybe they're here. Maybe they're part of Palestine Action. They're obviously getting some local support from people driving past. Be interested to see what these people actually do get. But yeah, not really a lot else to say, I don't think, or ask. There's a lot I know about, a lot we already covered. But yeah, these guys out here fighting their fight. So we've just heard from inside, and apparently they've all been processed and dealt with, and all three of them are due to come out. So it doesn't look like, and certainly probably not a magistrate's court, as you heard the guy say, are they going to get any kind of custodial sentence. But it'd be interesting to see if anybody's willing to speak on camera and tell us what sentence they did get, and if they will deter them, shall we say, away from their activism. I don't think it will. I'm sure these people, to go to the lengths that they do, I'm sure they'll be more than willing to carry on. But it'll be interesting to see, is there a such thing as an order that can be put out to stop someone protesting? I don't know, but I'm sure someone can tell me if there is. So hopefully we'll try and bring this. They seem to be getting a lot of support from people driving past. I find when I speak about this on my channel that it gives a bit of there's a split opinion on this. I'm here really just to cover what's going on today and pick up on the fact that this is going back, this is regarding the protest that took place that I covered in Shenstone last year. So these 3 people that are coming out were actually arrested at Shenstone back last year. So I'll bring this back. So I think they're gonna be coming out any moment, or at least it's the impression I'm getting. There we've got one guy coming out. Oh no, maybe one of the solicitors.
One of you asked me about.
Here they are, coming out. Were you the solicitor representing this case? On all 3 of them?
Yeah, sorry. He said, right, the operations manager of the court building, they're the ones that are setting, or at least they're dealing with it. And I think ultimately that the judges can overrule that, but they're very reluctant to do that. So that's the first instance, and then to say, it's ridiculous.
So do they refuse access today to the public gallery?
Apparently,
Yeah.
So that's all right. Cheers, thank
Wow.
you.
Did you get tell you?
What?
Hi there, would you be willing to speak on camera about what happened today? I actually, I was the, well,
I'm just getting to water.
I came up to Shenstone last year and covered what was going on. I actually saw, on the night that I went up, because I offered to stay outside while the people there slept, and I actually caught security stealing food from your guys' camp.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so what did you get today? What was the
It was adjourned.
sentencing?
It was adjourned again. Yeah, so the judge just wants to think about it more because there's a lot of case law in it. We think probably just to find us guilty on legally legitimate grounds. Once we go back in September, and then
Does it deter you from doing any of your activism?
No, I wouldn't say so. No, I would like to avoid custody, but I knew there would be consequences because I know that the law doesn't share morality,
of course,
morality, and that's not a reason not to do it, I guess. So.
Okay, well, thank you, and well done for your work.
Thank you.
Well done. So we've got these guys here that come out, the 2 gentlemen here, and the lady here.
Shut Elbit down! Shut Elbit down! Shut Elbit down! Shut Elbit down!
Yeah, so I'm just outside covering obviously the Elbit drone case from last year at Shenstone, and this lad's come out. Your name is? Do you want to say your name? Ryan. Yeah, Ryan. Ryan's come out and approached me, said that he's a big follower of the channel, watched me for a long time. We've actually spoke previously, haven't we, through another platform. So yeah, man, nice to see subscribers out and about. But no, I do appreciate you, man. Do appreciate it. If you ever want to chat or bro or anything, ever want to meet up, give us a shout, yeah? Respect, brother. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Take care, yeah? So yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Now they're having some food. They're having some food there, and good way to
Keep saying it. Oh, have you heard
great to see support for these chaps here.
joke, stroke, real life occurrence you have? You have a tattoo?
Oh my god, yeah.
So yeah, these are out. As you heard, it has been adjourned. It has been adjourned until September. The judge wants more time to look over the case. I personally, and I don't, who am I to say I'm not a judge, right? And I don't have no law degree, but with stalling like that, and the response being that they need more time to look it over, maybe they might close the case. It might be a closed shut case, we'll see. They might throw it. But spirits high at this event, so fantastic. Well, I'm going to leave this video here. As I say, it has been adjourned till September, so I will try and get down here in September. There's some other stuff I've just had a chat about as well that I'll try and cover in the near future. But yeah, I'm going to leave this one here, I think. So yeah, just finishing off this video. It's all adjourned until September, so there's not really a lot else to say. We have just had a little bit of talk off camera about certain things that are coming up and certain things that are still going on. So any of those things that I'm free around the time, I'll try and cover. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Once again, people, I do appreciate it. This was, like I say, regarding the Elbit drones or UAV engines. It is subcontracted by Elbit drones in Shenstone, and they are three of the activists that were arrested, I do believe, the morning that on the day that I turned up. So which way should we go? We'll go this way. On the morning that I turned up, they were arrested. So by the time I'd got there, they were already in custody. And then when they got released on bail, the bail conditions were that they couldn't come back to the camp. So I hadn't actually met any of those three individuals. As you see, we did quickly speak to one of the activists there. She was busy trying, she wanted to get a drink of water and stuff. I'm on a bit of a tight schedule because I've got other things I need to do. So it was a little bit rushed, but I thought I'd bring that to you. And yeah, thanks again for watching the video, guys. If you do like it, do give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys all on the next video. Stay safe, stay blessed, and always peace out.